Hello everyone, I am Jenna and I am the social media assistant at Plum Deluxe. And today I'm going to go through all the different teaware that we have at our company. So I'm excited to show off. We have a lot of really cute things that we've been getting in this year. I'm going to start off. I had some tea, well not tea yet, it's water boiling that I will make into tea. And I'm going to start with our perfect tea maker, which is an amazing little tool that I love, and it makes things so easy. You just plop the tea leaves in there and then the water, and then you put it on a mug and it just steeps, so you can just skip out on the infuser altogether and it'll just steep. It just kind of cuts out the middleman, really. So I have some water and I'm going to drop some chocolate hazelnut dessert herbal, which is one of my favorite go-to herbals in the evening. It is a dessert tea, so it's nice in the evening when I kind of want my sweet fix, but also don't want to, stay up all night. So have a little decaf. By the way, Kieran is over yonder and fielding your questions. So if you have any questions, just drop them in the chat, or Kieran can hear you if you're speaking, and they'll tell me your questions. So I can't see your questions right now, but I'm happy to answer them. So I'm gonna plop a couple of spoonfuls. I'm using our pewter heart spoon here. It's really, really beautiful, kind of a heavier spoon. It's really nice. And plus, if you're drinking tea outside and maybe you have some loose papers, you're working on some writing, you can put your pewter spoon down on the papers. It's like a paperweight. So bonus. Yeah, it has a little bit of heft to it. Not too much. It's not like, weighing down my arm or anything, but
I like to say it's great for teacup defense.
Teacup defense. I love that.
So if someone tries to steal your cup of tea,
just like whack it, like wrist slap them.
Yeah.
All right, I got some hot water here. So again, perfect tea maker. I'm just gonna pour some water, and you just let this steep the normal amount of time you would for a single cup. And I put 2 steeping teaspoons in here, so it could be nice and strong for this amount of tea. And I'm just gonna let it rest. You just don't do what I have done in the past and accidentally set it on a surface, because it does come out the bottom. So what happens is you put it on your mug and the liquid will come out and seep out. But if you do that too early, it goes all over the counter and you don't want that. I'm known for my clumsiness around the office and in our Facebook community. So accidents happen wherever I go. But I'm gonna try to be careful for you all today and for myself, so I don't get tea in my lap. And so while that's steeping, Kieran, if you don't mind keeping some track of the time this is steeping, because I will lose track of time.
Good call. By the way, there is a coaster for that.
Yes, and I didn't actually put it on the coaster. See, you can't take me anywhere, but this is the coaster that you can have it resting on. So, if there are any leakages, or once you pour it in, you can put it back on the coaster and you won't get it all over your lovely coffee tables. So Kieran's gonna keep track of the brewing time for this. We have all of our steeping times recommendations on our tea. So for chocolate hazelnut dessert tea, the recommended time is to steep it for 3 to 5 minutes. So depending on if you like your tea stronger or not as strong, you can play with those steep times. While I do that, let me show you some of our products. So we have a lot of different really cool mugs, Start with the first line of tea defense, which is, of course, the mug. We've gotten some new ones in. So I kind of already talked, if you were on earlier, about kind of our company voice, which is really enjoying moments and enjoying not only the tea as a beverage, but tea as an experience. So this is our Positive Poppy mug, and it has enjoy the moments on it. You can see that I'll show you. These really cute, cheerful poppy flowers. And it's a big mug too. It's like 20 ounce. You need a good big cup of cuppa in the morning to get you started. This is the mug to start out. So it says, enjoy the moments on one side and then make today amazing on the other. So start your morning off on a really positive note, positive poppy. So love that. And if you need an infuser to go into, so we have several infusers. We have our Celestial, which I really like. I really like kind of the sun and moon that are on this. And this is just like a silver metal mesh infuser basket. Really great to give you room for that tea and to let it spread out and not be confined. A lot of the silicone infusers, you'll find that it kind of compacts the tea and it can't spread out as well. So mesh baskets are really great for that. This one is really popular. It's our Victorian one. I usually get this a lot for gifts because they're just really classic and classy. And I love the design. It's kind of minimalistic, but just really, really pretty. And it has this basket too. So our infusers come with these baskets so that you can just set it down after you're done steeping so it doesn't, again, get all over your nice furniture. These two are really cute. So we have 2 gemstones for our heart infusers, and you can just get the heart infuser on its own, but you can also get these gemstone attached to it. So we have the amethyst, that really pretty purple, goes with our brand colors, purple and orange. And we have this rose quartz as well, which is just really nice, light pink, white color. So great for tea parties. I always think they're kind of mystical. So if you're having kind of a mystical themed or like for Halloween, I really like both of these. I don't know, give me kind of in a moody vibe.
Tea timer.
Okay, so now we get to see. We'll do it with, let's see, I already showed you the Positive Poppy. So we got some new holiday, this was here last year too, but we have a snowman. This is Happy Santa and we have Happy Snowman. So we have some holiday products that came in too. And I will put this in here. So you see, and then you just set it down on your mug. And then
too big.
Yeah, it's doing it.
Is it working?
It's working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not too big.
Oh, good.
It's just right. Yeah. So that is something to, yeah, see? We almost had an accident, but we didn't. All right. And then I'm going to take my little coaster thing, plop it there. And you see, it's all in the mug. It's like magic. Perfect tea maker. So something to keep in mind, it was a little tricky on this bigger mug. So you might want to, like one of these mugs, smaller rim, so you don't lose balance like I almost did. Almost had an accident, but that would have been recorded for posterity, but I managed to keep it together. Save face for the company. But this is an adorable mug. I love Happy Santa. It's really cool. It kind of has a hand-thrown coloration look to it with the kind of teal and then brown, and then it has this kind of embossed Santa on it as well. And it was so cute. So we have a selection of mugs you can check out on our website. If you go to our website and you go to the shop tab, you'll see like shop tea, and then there's teaware and accessories, and you can take a look at all our different mugs. And we have a lot of holiday mugs too. Like we got this adorable, this is my favorite, I think, of our holiday mugs, which comes in the single serve cup with infuser, this little cute lid that you can put on top. And this is our Higa mug with little Scandinavian inspired caribou and flowers and pears, and it's just adorable. I will probably get it for folks in my family for Christmas because I have Danish heritage, so a lot of people in my family really like that hygge style. Yeah, got pretty floral mugs. Oh, I wanted to show you this last infuser too because this is my absolute favorite. So this is our Celestial Cherry Wood Infuser basket. So you see that it comes with a spoon if you want. You can buy just the spoon, you can buy just the infuser, you can buy the set. So we have options on our site. But I really love this one. Again, I'm kind of a sucker for, I love wood appliances, and I love like the stars and moons and hearts. So this has me written all over it. These are really excellent, especially for larger mugs. So that way, it'll spread wide, sits on any kind of mug that you have, little serving spoon, and it's just cute, especially for tea parties and to dress things up. I like this one again for Halloween time. It's just, you know, full moon, witchiness. It's great. So those are a few of our basic mugs and our infusers. Brain is still clicking here. And again, if you have questions, yes, we have a question.
Yeah, so a couple questions.
Yes.
One is about the tea tins, which I think we'll get to soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, is that the mug that's in our show bundle? The hygge mug?
The hygge mug, yes. It is. It is in our show bundle. So this could be yours. Yeah, it's adorable. So check out our show bundle. It is in our booth, so like the first page. You can look at our show bundle package and get different goodies, sampler of our products. I'm going to take a sip of my tea, which is delicious. I love chocolate hazelnut. Okay, so we have some tea. Did we have a specific question about tea tins, or should I just start talking about them?
The question is, how much do the tea tins hold?
Okay, so these hold about an ounce, isn't it, Kieran?
2
ounces. Excuse me, 2 ounces, yes. And we have a lot of tea tins, and this isn't even all of the tea tins that we have, but I did a selection here. So these two, I love cats. So if you're a cat lover as well, or you know cat lovers, these are excellent. We've got the 3 happy cats here. They're super colorful and cheerful and bright. And we have my favorite, which is Le Chat Noir. And of course, has a teapot and teacup rather than a wine glass that you usually see on these types of posters and things. But so cute, little black cat, Le Chat Noir. And another one of my favorites is this Japanese bird tint. I just think it's beautiful, like this nice black with these beautiful flowers and these birds. And again, if you have a bird lover, or even if you just find it beautiful, it's great. So our teas come in 1 ounce bags. So again, these are 2 ounces. So you could, if you have a couple of the same blend, just put them both in here. And it's a great way to consolidate your teas because they can kind of take up some space. So, and you can stack the tea tins, and it's wonderful. We have a couple, if you're like into the summery vibes, we have our watermelon, and we have this tropical one. And this one is another one of my favorites, Happy Llama. We also have a mug that looks the same sort of style as our hygge with the lid and the mesh basket inside, single serve, but it looks exactly like this llama tin, Happy Llama. And so you can get a tin and mug set if you want, or you can just buy them each on their own. So whatever, you want. And just a lot of pretty tins that have come in. We also have a few holiday tins as well that came in. So this one is really like kind of holographic almost with the flowers. I like that. And this one is our colors. It kind of hints at the orange and purple. It has geometrical triangles on it. So I think it's our geometric tea tin. All right. There's a couple of more mugs I want to show you. So
teacher.
Yes. Question alert.
We have some questions.
Okay.
What is the best way to clean a tin between the different types of tea you store in them? Or should you always use a tin for the same type of tea?
That's a good question. The tins do tend to take on like the smell, and you can tell if a tea has been in there. So you would want to wash it between tea tins. I just use soap and water for mine. I don't know, Kieran, if you use other methods, but that's just what I use. I just take like a paper towel, wet it down, and some soap, and just clean it out. I wouldn't put it in the dishwasher or anything like that. I would hand wash it. But yeah, absolutely. I would say clean between each tea, clean it out so, the remainder of the other tea doesn't get like mixed in, cross-contaminate. It won't be like cross-contamination. It just might, make your tea taste different than what was intended. So that's my recommendation.
Yeah, that's a good recommendation. Yeah, and let it dry thoroughly.
Yes.
Before you put more tea into it.
Exactly, that's a good point. So let it dry first, because otherwise it'll wet your leaves, and you don't want that to happen until you put it in your hot water. So awesome question. Thank you.
And Patricia wants to know, do you have the holiday tins to show?
Yes, let me just grab them.
I think they're right there on the edge of your table.
Oh, I already grabbed them. I just didn't realize. So here is our Santa tin. You can see a little Santa with a sled and this embossed tree. So it sticks out a little bit, kind of a little bit of a 3D effect. I love that. This nice classic holiday white. It's just really nice. It's cute. And then this one actually kind of matches, not perfectly matches. I'll grab the mug that it looks like. So we have this Christmas, again, we have 3 of these different holiday single serve mugs. This is our Christmas tree plaid one. And then we have a similar, their colors are not exactly matched, but they are similar. If you want to match them kind of together, this is more of a maroon, but it has that Christmas tree with little ornaments and that plaid. So if you're a fan of plaid patterns, these both are great, either each on their own or together. And yeah, those are our Christmas tins for the holidays. Those 2, and then we have selection. We have a lot of holiday mugs. This is my favorite. I just grabbed my favorite. If you do want to see more of our holiday mugs, just let me know and I'll grab them from the shelf here. But this is our winter friends. It's a little deer and raccoon and fox and little squirrel just on top of the fox. And I love it so much. Oh, I can't get enough of it. And again, it's a really big mug, and it has a lot of the mugs we got in have this little accent on the inside of the rim. So this one has a little star, and they just like take a little kind of reflection of what's on the outside. And it's like a little tattoo on the rim, and it's really cute. And a lot of them come in these boxes, which are also great to repurpose for recipe cards or to re-gift for the holidays. They're super cute. So that's kind of a bonus, is the packaging as well. So, and we have this pear. I'll show you this pear one. Not necessarily a holiday mug, but we got it in for the fall. And again, it has that little pear on the rim, plus the kind of accents the design on the outside comes in these boxes as well. So again, you can check all of these out and more on our website in the Teaware and accessories. We also have this cute spoon, and I love the message of it, which is just keep stirring. So, keep moving forward, keep drinking tea, just keep stirring along. So it just has that kind of stamped, like metal stamped on the spoon there, and it's really cute. There's a little design on the handle as well. So yeah, I love it. One of my favorite to show off in our tea recipe videos too. So not only do we have tea tins and mugs and infusers, we also have some tea bags. These are really great, especially for iced tea when you're cold brewing. Even if you just don't want to use an infuser, but I would especially like them for like big mason jars or big pitchers of iced tea, because you can put like 2 or 3 in a big old like gallon to really strongly brew your tea. And we have large ones and we have small ones available. Also great for if you make tea in your Instant Pot, because you can either hot or cold brew tea in your pressure cooker, fun fact. And if you don't want to fish out all the loose leaves, which can be a chore, I know from experience, these are great to solve that issue. Just stick 3 or so into your Instant Pot or into your pitcher. And it's like having the tea bag experience, but without, having to get it store-bought and having really good quality loose leaf tea. So you just stick a spoonful, 2 teaspoons in those bags, and voila, it's wonderful.
So we do have some questions.
All right, more questions.
Yeah.
Question
So let's see, we have one about the perfect tea maker. And if you don't know the answers to any of these questions, I do.
Okay.
So Shelby would like to know what is the perfect tea maker made out of?
Oh yeah, that I will defer to Kieran.
So it is made out of Triton, which is a BPA-free plastic. It's dishwasher safe, microwave safe, food safe, safe.
Safe. Yeah. So yeah, if you didn't hear all that, it's made out of Triton. Like, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Triton, like the god of the sea. It's made out of Triton. And yeah, a dishwasher safe. And I don't know all the safe that Kieran said, but it's safe. But yes. So that was a great question, and I'm learning too. I've been with Plum Deluxe for a year now, so I'm still, there's still new things that I'm learning. Like our perfect tea maker is made out of Triton, the god of the sea, which is really cool. And now that's all I market on social media, so that's all I'm going to do now. Is like, do you want the power of Triton, god of the sea? Do you want the power of the ocean? Perfect tea maker. Oh.
Second question.
Yes.
Also from Shelby. Shelby's got some great questions here. The mugs. What's the best way to wash them to remove tea stains?
Ooh, first of all, like washing your mugs immediately, is a good way to prevent those tea stains. Because when they sit and they crust and but you know what I mean, stain, it's harder to get off. So I try to rinse my mugs pretty immediately, but that's hard to remember all the time. You leave a mug around and oh, I didn't realize this was in my in my room for a week. Then Kieran, other than soap and water, what would you suggest to clean, deep clean mugs?
White vinegar is one of my favorites. It's really good for getting out tea stains. Depending on your cup, you can also try baking soda. Yeah,
baking soda I've used baking soda to get out tea stains in my carpets. That makes a lot of sense for just mugs. Baking soda is a good method. If you didn't hear Kieran, also white vinegar is a really good cleaning solvent as well for mug stains. So that's a really good question.
Yeah, and we have an article on getting out tea stains that I'll put in the chat.
Yes, so we have a lot of great just tea how-tos, not only just how to brew your tea and tea basics, but just questions like that, like how to clean your mugs and how to take care of your appliances, and how long does tea last, like how, just almost any question you have, it's probably on our blog. we have a very extensive blog how-to library. So awesome question.
Yeah, one more question.
All right.
Patricia would like to know, are those tea bags reusable?
Are they?
Well, you can re-steep.
Yeah, re-steep, but probably not reuse, right? They're just kind of disposable.
You can't empty them and reuse them, but you can compost them.
Compostable, yes. So yeah, you can re-steep them, but don't, not a forever thing. They do come in packs of 100. So you do have a lot there. They'll last you a while, especially if you're re-steeping. And then you know, to be eco-friendly, you can compost them. So that is, we do try to be eco-friendly. We have, you know, plans to become even more sustainable in the future. So definitely one of our priorities. So thank you for that question. Any more questions?
Linda wants to know if cream of tartar would work to clean mugs, and I don't know.
I don't know either. You know, my thoughts is you can always try something and see if it works, and if it doesn't, then you try something else. So trial and error. Let us know if you do try it and it works. Maybe we'll write up a blog post that is, did you know cream of tartar or tea stains? Awesome.
Brianna would like to know if you can explain how re-steeping works.
Yeah, absolutely. So with re-steeping, you can use your leaves again. And to make your loose leaf last longer, you know, we recommend re-steeping. So on our packages, we usually say like you can get like 15 to 20 cups. And that's because you can re-steep. So your 1 ounce can actually go really far. So with re-steeping, basically, you made your 1 cup, you brewed it for, you know, 3 to 5 minutes, you set aside your leaves, you can put it, you know, on your little basket, and then enjoy your first cuppa. And then you're like, well, I want another one. You just plop it right back in your mug, you put your hot water again, and I usually don't fill it up quite as much as I do on the first one. And it will have, you know, it, depending on the brew, sometimes it's just as good, just as strong as the first one. A lot of times it's, you know, a little less of a strong steep, but there's still a lot of flavor in there. So really it's just putting your leaves back in your cup and putting hot water on it. And, you know, you might want to leave it longer in the mug than you did the first time, just to get that stronger flavor out of it. But you'll have a delicious second cup of tea. I've done it. One of my favorite is porch sipping pecan. And I do that all the time with porch sipping, and it tastes just as good the second time around. I usually add a little half and half and honey as well. And it's just amazing. So yeah, and we also have blog posts on re-steeping and how to re-steep and how to get the most out of your leaves as well. So lots to learn on our blog if ever you want to kind of deep dive into how to get the best and most flavor. Let me know if you have more questions. I have a few additional products to show you, which are not really Teaware, but things that we carry. So one of the cool things that we just got in, and Kieran made these, so we just got this in this last month, is our Tea Moments Journal. So this is if you like to keep track of the teas that you try and rate them, like whether you really love them or maybe it wasn't your cup of tea, you can have a star rating, 1 star to 5 stars, and then it has a flavor wheel, so you can tell like, oh, this was like, it had kind of a herb flavor or more of an earthy flavor, wood flavor. There's just a whole wheel of different flavors, and then you can write your notes as well, like really love this blend, or you know, thought this blend had like too floral for me, or whatever it may be. You can put your notes down, and have a daily log sometimes it's hard. We have a lot of blends too. We have over 100 blends. So whether it's our tea, whether you're trying another tea, you can keep track of all the things that you try. So really great. And we're excited to have that in. Another thing, Kieran has just been a busy little bee. So has made a bunch of really, really cute products. So we have this tea, Just Keep Steeping, a Mindful Moments coloring book. So if you like to relax and color, we have these coloring pages, and they all have affirmation on it, like I can change the pace when I need to, is on here. We also have a journal prompt. We're big on journaling and taking a mindful moment, just relaxing, reflecting. So it pairs with the coloring page as well, the theme. So I can change the pace when I need to use the coloring page. What areas of my life could use better pacing? What do I need to speed up? What do I need to slow down for the best result? And it's like this dot form. So, you can write, you can draw. It's up to you. There's no one way to journal. It's a free form activity. So beautiful, fun way to accompany your tea time. And we also have these stickers. So if anyone is into bullet journaling, again, no right way to journal, right? You can draw in your journal. You can put stickers in your journal. So a lot of people like to use like the little teacups to bullet out their tea tasting notes if they want a more free form way to do it. We also have a lot of community events that we have online. If you join our newsletter, The Blend, you can keep tabs on all the community events we do. We do monthly tea parties on Zoom. We do what we call Create and Sip if you're crafty, and you can bring your knitting projects, you can color. You don't even really have to be that crafty. I am not crafty, and I come every month. And it's just a time to chat and get to know other members in our community, and just have a relaxing time. So we have our Create and Sip sticker. Maybe you want to put it in your calendar, you can put that sticker on. We have our Mindful Moment sticker, tea time, so you can kind of see the different stickers. They're really, really cute. And they have, of course, our colors, which are purple and orange. We also, I did not grab them, but we have just logo stickers if you like to put on your thermos or your laptop or anything. We have, it's about that size, and it's our logo, which is right here, this design. We had someone new that discovered us in the tea festival that was talking about our logo and how much she loved it, because it does have a meaning behind it. So the swirl that you kind of see is the ups and downs of life, because life is not just one, especially as we kind of live on social media more and more. People try to curate, like, oh, my life is one big up, or like they curate a positive vibe. But we all know that life is more than like an Instagram photo. Like it has its ups, it has its downs. Sometimes it's hard, and it's okay to reach out and acknowledge that and have community that helps you through it. So ups and downs of life is the outside of our logo, and then to just kind of keep going with the flow, like just keep moving. You can see it with the swirl, it's never ending, because you have to keep going, on the path of life. So it's a really beautiful meaning, and it's really the message of our company, is just to acknowledge that, life has its joys, it has its hardships, and those are both really valid. But that we, are all on this path together, and we can help each other get through it and help each other have those mindful moments and appreciate those small joys, even when life is really difficult. And we've all lived through 2020 this year, so we know how that feels. Let's see. Oh, another beautiful Kieran product is our 2021 calendar. It's our Mindful Moments calendar. So we have a lot of events throughout the year. We have June is our Earl Grey month. We have discounts on Earl Grey. We always have like new like limited edition Earl Greys. We have Chai Month. And if you can never remember, like, what month is Chai Month? Now you'll never have to wonder because it's in this calendar, which Kieran took all these beautiful lifestyle photos as well, with different scones and tea and just kind of lifestyle photos. And there's little there's uplifting quotes like find a moment to be still. You might be surprised by what you find, as well as the holidays that we celebrate. Not only your regular holidays that are on most calendars, but we have National Tea Day and Picard Day. We are a pretty geeky staff, so we love Star Trek, and you will see a lot of different fandoms reflected in our teas and our limited products as well. This month we're celebrating the finale of this TV series Supernatural, which this series finale is on the 19th. So we're gonna do an event on the 19th with me. I'm gonna attempt to bake a pie. I'm not very good at baking, so hilarity will ensue. Join on the 19th on our Facebook Live if you want to see me fumble around with some pie filling. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful calendar. Would be a great gift for a tea lover, for yourself or tea lovers in your friend group or family that would like a calendar for 2021 to start the year off fresh. I think we're all looking forward to this year wrapping up. Awesome. Let's see. I think that's like the majority of the products I brought in. So if there's any more questions, let me know. Again, just check out our shop. There is more to see on there. And if you have any questions about any of our products, like how big is this product, or you know, some of the questions you asked me today and you didn't get a chance, we have a wonderful customer service person named Jen, and her email is hello@plumdeluxe.com. So you can always, anytime, ask her questions about our products, about our tea, tea club. She works Monday through Friday, not the weekend, but is happy to answer those questions for you if I can't get to it today. So I'm gonna sip my tea. If you have questions, Kieran will let me know. I
think we're good. We're going to be here in the chat
Cool.
all day until 2 o'clock Pacific.
Yes.
So
Kieran and I, you can pop in, say hello, chat with us, chat with us about tea, chat with us about life, whatever you want to do. We love getting to know you. I'll also say we have a wonderful online community. So I would definitely check that out. We have some of the most, I don't just say this because I work for Plum Deluxe. Like I really am impressed by our online community. It's a really special place where I'm just floored by the friendships that people have made within our community, just lifelong friendships. We recently had a customer appreciation month. August is our customer appreciation month, and we had some community members come. We did a new ceremony called the Cuppies, which is like the Oscars, but with more tea. And it was really, really fun to chat with people and, have them come up and give them awards for being outstanding members of our community. Because there's just a lot of just wonderful humans that are helping each other out and organizing things, they're doing tea swaps, just giving lovely, thoughtful gifts to each other. They're uplifting each other, sending each other's encouragements. So if you need like a pick-me-up from, the chaos that has been this year and you want a happy space, check out our Facebook group. It's called Plum Deluxe Tea Lovers. And you can also keep connected within our newsletter. It's called The Blend, and you can subscribe online at just plumdeluxe.com/blend. And you'll get info about our virtual Zooms, our tea parties, our create and sips. So you can always, if you're not a Facebooker, you can hop onto our Zoom sessions and join us for tea and community. And yeah, we have a lot of lives that happen. Our Instagram, our IGTV, we always put what we put on Facebook Live on IGTV or our YouTube channel. So there's lots to see and lots to learn and lots of community to be had. And I really do love our community. It's a special place. So that's enough of me gushing. You can follow us on social media, and Kieran and I will be in the booth. One chat. Thank you all for joining. This has been really fun. And thank you all for your questions. Cheers.